Capcom Cup LCQ. You know, it's a long day. You know, a long day full of Street Fighter action. And sometimes you're just big chilling. You know? Sometimes you're big chilling. And can you blame him at this point? I mean, he is waiting, you know, in the loser side there. That looks so comfortable, honestly. Just imagine laying down.
Trust me, dude.
So Infiltration again in loser side now. Lost to Nemo in winner semis. He's going to play against Shax now, who we just saw on stream a second ago. Super impressive performance. And, you know, I got to give some love to him and the WSO guys for making that happen. Up next, we have Storm Kubo versus Commander Jesse. A matchup I'm super interested in seeing because a lot of Abigail players will tell you, like, the matchups you think traditionally Abigail wouldn't be able to get in on, he's pretty good at getting in on.
Yes.
Like, you know, like Guile, you would think, oh, yeah, Guile can throw Sonic Booms and then Flash Kick. And it's like, no, he's not actually super good at keeping Abigail out. Like, you know, many of the Abigail players feel like he can get in on stuff like that. But Dalsum is a good example of a character that is tougher to get in on, right? There's not that many, but Abigail does have a few matchups that are not good. He's a really good character, Abigail.
Oh, yeah. Like I said before, we've seen this recent explosion of Abigail tech where it's been so effective in tournament play, high-level tournament play at that you'd be so hard to say otherwise. Even more so, like you said before, you have Dawson, who it's actually, even though, you know, he can't take a hit, it's a lot harder for Abigail to get in on him. Granted, if he does, it's going to be a world of hurt. It's still a lot harder to do so.
Yeah, this is definitely a matchup that's slightly tougher for sure. I wouldn't say that it's like impossible. I don't think Abigail really has any matchups where he can't get the job done. His damage output and stun is just so wild.
It's so weird to see Jesse like smiling that hard, like on camera. Usually he's like stone-faced, and then I talk to him afterwards. He's all smiles now. He's all smiles on camera.
If you ever talk to Commander Jesse in person, he's like the coolest, most relaxed fellow, right? Like he's just there having a good time, but on camera he's so serious.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but this is going to be a great match. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes. One of the important things is how Jesse handles the run. Right, run is a really important tool that Abigail's going to be using a lot of the times, right? How he handles kind of the sweeps, the crouching heavy kicks to approach where he rolls in on the ground, and also kind of the air approach, right? That early jump heavy kick is a useful tool.
Yeah. I think EX Fireball from Dawson is going to be a major tool. You're going to be able to put something behind it.
The run,
that way you won't get hit by that.
Yeah, the run is an early sign. You got to watch out for it. You see him trying to counter poke those limbs already with those big Abigail buttons.
Okay. Standing fierce.
The run, you have to handle it early. Otherwise, it's just going to overwhelm you.
Ooh. No button. I like the V reversal. And I feel like that's going to be the hard part of this matchup. Surviving long enough to actually get a full V trigger in this matchup is going to be hard because you're going to want to keep him away.
Yeah, I think it's worth it to spend V reversal a lot as Dalsum, right? Because, you know, it's one of those scenarios. Oh, trade on it. He's in there. The jump. Doesn't get the combo, but he goes for giant flip instead. Activation. Oh, the charge up. It doesn't matter if you want to spit that V trigger. It doesn't matter. He's charging up. Doesn't care.
He's charging up.
Just a bit outside. That's all there is to try the counter at the start. That's what he gets. Takes that corner carry instead.
Just to jump in again. You said it, man. That jump roundhouse coming from Abigail.
And there it is, the stun already. If you can't keep him out with a run, if you can't keep in those jumps, this is what's going to happen. You're just going to get overwhelmed, right? He is not a character who struggles to get in.
No.
He can get in, right? It's just whether you survive.
His hands across on his stick.
He's big chilling. He's having a great time.
Thumbs up.
How can you not cheer for Storm Kubo, right? He's such a happy guy. Look at him go. Yeah, I like it.
Look at that stick art, though. He has Hugo's face on the stick.
Yeah, for sure. Street Fighter 4 is a Hugo player that he likes the big bodies. That's just who he plays.
Likes him thick in the waist. Okay, all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
The big fella. It's great. It's a unique skill. Like the skills it takes to play a big body character are so unique, right? You have that patience and like footsies, super hard reads once you get in and stuff like that. Like those are all things that you have to play like the big body characters. It's like a very unique set of skills. And it's the same thing with a character like Dalsum, right?
Dalsum is definitely like the classic. You have to be patient. You have to have very good fundamentals to be effective with that character. And we've seen Commander Jesse play. I've seen him play solid Street Fighter ever since Street Fighter 4. You know, so I'm always rooting for him. I love to see what he brings to the table. I'm not having too much of a good time here versus Storm Kubo though.
Yeah, struggling for sure. the float out of there, that was a good option, right? Representing something different in the matchup against that run. The thing is now, if he runs and he thinks that Jesse's going to float, he can just flip, right? So he has other options to deal with that kind of stuff.
You saw that anti-air jab. Oh.
Crush, he gets the Abigail punch. A lot of damage on that.
Oh,
and the
wow.
command throw.
Off the backboard. Jeez.
Oh, breaks the glass.
Oh,
Are you
God.
serious? And it's enough to kill just like that. Another round on the board for Storm Kubo. Jesse's gotta figure out a way to slow it down. He's just struggling.
And he's definitely, Abigail's definitely not having a hard time getting in.
No, definitely not. This is what he does, right? He makes his way in. The run, command throw. He has a lot of advantage here. He can dash up. Yup, and a stun.
Man, and this is seeming like it's so easy to Storm Kubo.
Oh, he missed his jump in, but it doesn't matter. He didn't even need the jump starter to still get the perfect 2 games for Storm Kubo.
And if I'm Commander Jesse, I'm like, man, what am I doing wrong right now? How do I stop this guy from just walking me into the corner?
He's giving him the eyes. He's trying to give him the Abigail punch.
The Ultra David.
The Abigail. Jesse deep in thought. Storm Kubo chilling. He, in case you guys don't know, Storm Kubo has a stream on Twitch that he streams a lot of Abigail stuff on. Definitely check it out for more of his antics. A very funny stream and high-level Abigail matches all the time.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's so good. This character is like made for him.
And he's playing, like I said before, he's playing differently, say, of like, you know, a cool kid. He just seems like he has every
Floats
option.
out, but yeah, with no bar, Dhalsim does not have a good light confirm combo, right? He's just jab short, nothing.
And now, this is looking a lot better. More normals than anything. And he's great at anti-airing from so far away. Uh-oh, finally gets his way in.
Yeah, and that V-trigger on deck as well, right? We haven't really seen like the V-trigger have to be the factor. Armor!
Oh, not the smartest choice, and you just got stunned, bro. Oh,
Oh,
no.
so close. Oh, the guard break.
The double. Oh, man, repeat offender, bro. You're going to guard break him twice? Oh, man.
Back to back. And that's the worst. Jesse was like, all right, I'm going to eat the guard break, right? Stunned him. He's like, no, it's the worst possible case scenario.
Things are going so well.
Ooh, trying to counter poke that standing heavy punch from Sim, but man, Jesse cannot settle. He can't find a good rhythm to hit these buttons and keep Kubo out. There's a teleport in.
He did so well that first round, and even still, Storm Kubo brought it all the way back just with one entry. That was the same way he got in last time. This time he gets stuffed, finds a hit. Commander Jesse actually working on a perfect this round. Stun going down.
Another fireball on there. Yeah, keeping him out. Kubo's getting a little antsy. So the change. The huge change from Jesse, right? He's willing to play some offense. And that offense threw Storm Kubo off. He wasn't prepared for the teleports in because that's such a big risk.
Oh, teleports to the other side. We've seen that work 2 times now. Nice. Gets the jab. Oh, wow. And now you see Jesse starting to understand this neutral.
Yeah, he's moving way more, right? He's willing to take these risks on the teleport and stuff like that. Got him jumping there.
We saw that up fireball.
Teleporting back, giving up some space, but Jesse's, he's a lot more active. He's trying to run around, kind of not get pinned down as easily.
And he'll take that jab reset. At least he gets the guess that he's still out of the corner once again.
Yeah, teleporting away. Kubo knows about it. Charging up the fierce again. He got him this time.
And life, lead, God, so much damage. One
more bleeding. For the stun. No!
Oh,
the command throw at Storm Kubo gonna close it out. 3-0 over Commander Jesse. And that's what we're talking about. When we say that even though Abigail is big, he gets in, you can see why, right? He has a ton of great tools for navigating something like that,
And that's going to end the run here for Commander Jesse.
7th place in this LCQ.
Still a great showing. But like we said before, these are the best players in the world at this point, coming in for their last chance to get into a very exclusive tournament that people have been working all year to get into.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an easy ride. No way.
Yeah, this is a year of playing and growth to get to this point, to even try to make it in to another top 32 tomorrow, right? It's crazy to think about.
Well, I mean, Commander Jesse's going down, like I said, what a great showing. Storm Kubo moves on.